This forum is not for the weak, as there is a lot of truth voiced there. It is not always easy to face the truth all the time, but I think only brave and courageous people will be able to watch it and watch it till the end. There are a lot of interesting facts. All this is presented in such a way, very beautifully, spelled out, laid out. A lot of work has been done, and after each forum or conference of such kind, I'm convinced that we will really be able to build a creative society for all humanity. And it's really rewarding to participate in such a global action that will lead us all to a wonderful future. So everybody, join in. It's really awesome indeed.
Dear friends, thank you so much for this wonderful forum. Yes, the truth must be told. We cannot listen to collaborationists anymore. They are lying to us every day, every hour, because of money. And I'm so happy that there are many other scientists who are able to say the truth. In forum we opened so many topics. Sometimes it was really sad. I just can't listen to these horrible stories of refugees, human trafficking, about war. I don't wanna live in a society that allows that, consumer society. The only solution, the only way have to live is creative society. And I think this forum was so painful sometimes that everyone can understand that we need a change. We need to change the form of the society.
From the forum Global Crisis, we are people, we want to live. I understood that a human life was devaluated into kind of a commodity which can be invested to achieve any goal. 1% of human society, and this 1% decides where this commodity can be invested and lost. I understood that we are the ones that are responsible for the situation that we are now. I understood that there are a lot of faux goals made and spreaded by the mass media, which are killing us as people. I understood that there are a lot of collaborationists which are trying to do anything to forward their agenda about CO2. So our lives are in an illusion of security. We think that we are secure, we think that we are safe, but we are not. Because all the resources are invested into those four goals to make more money, to make more profit, and this 1% of people, they don't care. But I understood that there are a lot of scientists, a lot of people that are acting and that are really creating creative society. They are building a creative society. Now, despite all the problems, all the conflicts that are now in the world on a global scale, because they see, they know, they are trying to voice that. They are trying to make everything possible to warn the people, to show the people the horrifying future that awaits us if we don't act. Nowadays, only people from creative society are organizing themselves worldwide. That is a platform for the future. I understood that clearly from the forum. And I really understood that people are uniting, that we have a chance. And I understood that there are a lot of technologies which can make people thrive. And now the solution for unification of people is the creative society. And it's makeable. We can make it.
Global crisis, we are people, we want to live in an international online forum. I have participated as a translator as usual into Hindi. During the translation, during the program, we have seen videos of natural disasters in various parts, and after watching them all, really still feeling the tremors, that just to think about where we are heading actually, to understand the importance of raising all these issues, all these questions, to bring awareness among people. So I would like to give my heartiest thanks to the entire team of Creative Society who have traveled around the globe. They even didn't leave the war-affected area like Ukraine. Natural disaster ruined lot of areas, entire globe. There also the team member of Creative Society had gone so far to collect all this footage of human loss, to present before entire world, global audience, so that people can wake up from their sleep. Then only we can expect huge army of people who will think for their society, for human life.
I do not know what shocked me more. Either what residents of Bucha and other Ukrainian cities experience, or horror of climate, or parents who were watching their children being raped, or Kentucky residents who were affected by a tornado and didn't receive any help from government. They received most of the help from ordinary people, like you and me. I don't know how many millions of dollars were raised to help Kentucky, but they somehow didn't get into the hands of ordinary people. Nowadays, there are many other problems like hunger, water scarcity. We have water and air poisoned by chemicals. People are getting poorer, and the richest are getting richer at our expense. What is the truth about global warming? Why are the scientists not allowed to talk? And where are we heading to? How do UNICEF and other organizations work? Where does all this money end up? Every year, a lot of money is raised, but the situation keeps worsening. While watching the forum, Global Crisis, Where People We Want to Live, I realized that we really have no other choice. It is only us who can help each other, people to people, if we unite. When something happens, governments, politicians, organizations will not save us because today human life has no value. Watch the forum Global Crisis, Where People We Want to Live. If you don't have time now, watch tomorrow, but do find time for it. Because the Creative Society is the only way out of this absurdity we are living in. If you are naive enough to believe that someone will help us, just watch the witnesses' stories. This will open your eyes. Mothers saw their children dying in their arms and witnessed horrors which are far from humanity. Every speech has something special, and there were a lot of facts voiced in the forum. People from all around the world did not sleep for nights to prepare this information to be conveyed to all people on the planet. That's why I support the Creative Society, and I'll do my best so that our children can live in it.
The first 3 hours of the forum were actually the most difficult ones. We went through the most painful but true events indeed. There is a big difference between scaremongering and telling the truth. Because, well, more than once I heard people say like, "You're scaring" and so on. But since when to be informed, to know the truth means to be intimidated. Nevertheless, all these things just show our human nature. And indeed, we must accept our weaknesses and understand the humanity as it is now with indulgence of all low qualities, inciting ethnic hatred, misanthropy, and consumption. Nowadays, a person is perceived as a resource. In this aspect, human life is worth nothing, and it is a road to nowhere. If you don't think so, probably you just haven't watched the forum yet. So watch it, gather your courage, and just face the truth. If everyone joins, then this situation will cease to be difficult. Because if we pass on to each other the information that there is a solution, there is a creative society, and it will help everyone to unite. For all this, we all just need to choose it, tell each other, explain how useful it is, what advantages it has, how it will save humanity and every person in the first place, and how it will be useful even in respect of the future everyday life. I wish all of us wisdom and strength to discard the obsolete past and move on to a bright future. We really don't have much choice given the cataclysms that are growing in number. The chance of survival is very small if everything remains as it is. Therefore, if you're listening to this now, please watch the forum, figure it out. Because your life and the life of your loved ones depend on it. This is our common future.
This forum, for me, is an even clearer understanding of what I disagree with. I don't just passively disagree, like I don't like it, but I completely disagree with the consumerist format in which we live. Yes, we live in it. I am grateful for life. But we are people and we must live humanely, and the creative society is what people really deserve. People deserve to live and not be afraid for their lives, for the lives of their loved ones, for tomorrow. Because our life, the life of every person, is the highest value. And we're born. We come into this life in order to cognize love, happiness, joy, in order to unite and create a beautiful world together. We're not born for suffering, for pain, for all that absurdity of the consumerist format that simply destroys human lives. And I don't agree with the way it is now. I took part in the simultaneous interpreting of our live broadcast today on May 7, 2022 for the forum We Are People We Want to Live. The experience was really impressive when you need to convey the message in your native language and try to make it not just words, but to live it on the level of feelings. Because in this way, we can make people understand the scale and importance of each word said by the speakers of such a significant event. It is really a big responsibility, And I thank with all my heart those who accompanied us watching the broadcast on their screens. You know that without you, it wouldn't work. Inaction is claiming lives right now, and if we all don't unite, we will not survive in this consumerist format. Let's be humans. While we were on the air, an abnormal hailstorm fell here in Quito. Hailstones were of considerable size, and even this took the life of one person because the roof fell on him. There were casualties. Let's start acting now. The simple fact that you share videos, the information, the link to the project website helps everyone, helps us as volunteers, helps all of us as human beings because we inform people. Let's also think about the future of our families, about millions of children who need that we, adults, would leave them a better future. Listen, I am talking to you from my heart. Let's not waste this opportunity. After all, it is the last, it is the most important and the most significant one. I want to thank everyone who took part in the organization of the forum. Global Crisis, where people we want to live. Each and everyone who participated in the collection of information, who filmed the videos, who edited the video, who translated this forum, and in general, every person related to this forum. I have a very clear feeling that before, when I watched the conference Time for the Truth or Global Crisis, This Already Affects Everyone, the information was shocking, but there was a feeling as if I was watching a movie, reading a book, or listening to some story that has nothing to do with me. And you calm down. But this time you understand that this is directly related to each of us. Unfortunately, this is really that terrible, disgusting reality in which we're now existing, which we have created. And despite all the brutality that we saw in the forum, this is only a small part of what is happening in the world now. But at the same time, the main feeling, the main sensation was something close to being in love, something close to the thirst for life. You know when you feel something alive inside, so much alive that, but it is really inexplicable in words, because seeing and living in everything that is happening around us now, in that very destruction and a huge amount of darkness, seeing this light, seeing these lights, knowing people who are in different parts of our planet, no matter what difficulties they encounter, retain this love, faith in people, love for each other, love for life, for the world. They retain the presence to act. This is something worth living for. Nothing in this world is comparable to this feeling of love for people, faith in people. In every point of the world, in every city of this world, there are infinitely bright, sunny, joyful people, thanks to whom this world still exists. The forum, Global Crisis, We Are People, We Want to Live, is a real turning point in the history of humankind. This is that very point when humanity will make its decision. Either we need the creative society, or we agree to all the scenarios that have been voiced in the forum. This is our choice, and this is our way forward.